Hello there. This is a review of my program Molecular Madness. This is a review of my program Molecular Madness. And first thing I'm going to do is turn off the music so you can hear me clearly with no trouble. And take a look at the privacy policy. And this game does not collect any information, does not connect to the internet, totally safe to use. There's no charge for it. You can give it to as many people as you like, put it on as many computers as you like. Enjoy. I just hope it helps promote the knowledge of chemistry so we get some more future chemists out there. Now, how to play the game, the instructions. Essentially, playing the game, there's going to be a circle or a flask which move around the screen and catch things. There are safe areas, because if other things that you're not after hit you, you lose points. You can set the speed for the whole game, or you can go back and set it individually for each level as you play the levels. I suggest using the low levels to begin with. There's 4 study screens, and you can print those screens out if you like. By the way, each one of the playing screens has a study mode, which we'll take a look at. And then finally, at the end of the program, there's a report screen, which will give you data about the person and how they performed. You can put the student's name in on that page before you print it, and it will give you the date that it was played. Okay, let's take a look at one of the levels here. I'm going to, and you have to set your level of speed first. I'm going to start with a real low level of 5. And then we'll go to elements compound first. Here you see I have a flask says E. By clicking on the mouse button, I can change it to compound. If I click the other mouse button, it goes back to element, compound, and element. Okay, so let's collect some elements here. Hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, chlorine. Collect some compounds. And by the way, there we go. Okay, so the maximum score was 50, and I got 50 out of that. I'll hit the letter N to go to the next level. Now I'm going to collect some polar and nonpolar things. Let's go with nonpolar first. Build up the score so I can show you what happens. Okay, now if I hit a polar object with my nonpolar, watch my score down there. See the score drops. It drops to 1/5 of your speed, and since my speed is 5, it drops by 1 point each time I make a mistake. I'm going to switch my flask to, let me get that. I'm going to switch my flask to polar and collect these last things. Let's go to the next level. Now, if I want to study here, I can hit S for study mode. And you see that I have these things moving around, but now I don't get any points or lose any points. So if I can freeze things in this screen by hitting the letter F. So I'm looking for silver. Here's silver. Looking for sulfur. Here's sulfur. If I hit the letter G, things will start moving again. And then hit the letter F, they freeze again. You can go back and forth as many times as you like. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to go restart this level for scoring. And so we want potassium, it's over here. We want magnesium here, and so on. Go through the level. Takes a little while to go through the level. Moving down to where the name of the element is a safe area. This the elements, bouncing elements can't get in there because if you hit an element, you lose points. As I just did and lost everything. Okay, when you hit the back to the main menu, there are some study screens. Here we look. Here's a study screen number 1, and here's number 2. Names of polyatomic ions and formulas. Here's some more polyatomic ions and formulas. There are duplicates, by the way. And finally, here's a little discussion on polar and nonpolar compounds, formulas. Okay, back to the main menu. Now, when you're all done, you can quit, go to the fourth screen, and you see I have the scores, maximum scores, and the speeds for those levels that I completed. I can print this out. Gives me a date, top left corner. Also over here, I can put in the name of the student, and that would be printed out when I go to a print hit tab when you're done. And when I print this out, it will print out the entire screen. Okay, well, that's the game. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you download it and use it with whoever wants to learn and practice their chemistry. Okay, have a nice day, and bye for now.